Did you know that after your body falls asleep at night, your brain is the most active? This is REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep. Everyone in the world experiences REM sleep, yet it seems not many people know about it and all of the interesting things it does to you. REM sleep is a very large portion of your sleep cycle. To illustrate this, we will be looking at the process of getting to REM sleep, the different stages and different ways to improve your REM sleep patterns. To begin, non-REM sleep is the first part of the REM sleep cycle. It has 3 different stages in it. The first stage, you're easy to wake up, your eyes are closed, and this lasts about 5 to 10 minutes. You're just kind of resting. The second stage is a lot like the first. You're in a very light sleep, your body temperature lowers, your heart rate slows, and this lasts about 10 to 25 minutes. You're still easy to wake up. During the third sleep, however, you're in a much deeper sleep. You're harder to wake up, and if you were woken up during this time, you would probably be very, very groggy. Non-REM sleep has a lot of benefits. It actually helps to repair your body. It repairs your tissues, builds your bones, builds your muscles, and strengthens your immune system so you're healthier when you wake up. As you age, you get a lot less deep sleep, which means you get a lot less REM sleep, and you sleep for shorter amounts of time. However, according to an article titled Basics of Sleep published on WebMD Access November 8th, 2020, you still actually need the same amount of sleep as you got when you were a child into your adulthood. Next, REM sleep is about 90 minutes. The first part of it is only about 10 minutes, and each part gets longer. The last part lasts about an hour. During this, your heart rate quickens and your breath quickens, and you experience more immense dreams because of the stimulation in your brain. Babies obviously sleep a lot more than we do, but they actually spend about 50% of their sleep in REM, whereas adults only spend about 20% of their sleep in REM. REM sleep is characterized by having very rapid eye movements. Your brain activity feels like you're awake, but you're not, and your breathing is actually very irregular. During your REM sleep, that's when most of your dreams actually occur, and your body's in a very kind of like a temporary paralysis. So you're not paralyzed, but your body is it can't move. Your memory and learning actually kind of get boosted during non and REM sleep, actually, according to an article titled Understanding Sleep published by NIH accessed on November 8th, 2020. If you learn something before you go to bed at night, you're more likely to remember in the morning due to what happens during your REM sleep. During REM sleep, your body temp changes and you start to twitch in your arms and face and legs. You have very increased blood pressure, your brain activity is up a lot, and there's a lot more oxygen being used by the brain. Your heart rate kind of quickens. You have rapid eye movements and rapid irregular breaths, according to an article published to Very Well Minds accessed on November 8th, 2020. There's multiple ways to improve your REM sleep. It's very important that if your body is disturbed one night, that it catches up the next night. So if you get woken up at say like 3 in the morning, then the next night you'll probably fall into your REM sleep. Your body will slip into REM almost immediately and last a lot longer. So instead of getting more of the non-REM sleep time, you'll get a lot more of the REM sleep time, the rapid eye movement time, when like you're dreaming and your body's like repairing more. There are some negative factors that can affect your REM sleep, like if you drink a lot of caffeine or very sugary drinks before bed at night, then you won't get as much REM. Also, if you're on like medications or diet pills, antidepressants, like you won't get as much sleep. People who are heavy smokers actually don't get as much sleep either, due to the fact that like they wake up earlier wanting cigarettes and stuff, so they don't get as much sleep and as much REM sleep at night. If you also drink, a lot of people drink alcohol before bed to help them fall asleep faster, but if you do that, you'll actually sleep a lot lighter and less, you'll get a little to no REM time. There are different ways to improve your REM sleep. If you get new mattresses, that helps boost your comfort and support, and you'll fall asleep much faster, increasing a lot of your REM, according to an article published by Dr. Wheel, accessed on November 8th, 2020. Exercising on a regular basis can actually also help to improve your REM sleep. It's said that if you get about 20 minutes a day, you can either do this by yoga, swimming, jogging, you'll actually get more REM at night. It's also very important that you plan a more regular sleep and wake time. It's very critical to stick to this daily. You're supposed to allow for about 7 hours between the time that you go to bed at night and the time that you wake up. And over time, your body will follow this schedule, and you'll get more REM. And getting more REM will be much, much easier, according to Sleep Score Labs, accessed on November 8th, 2020. In conclusion, REM sleep is a very large portion of your sleep cycle, yet not many people know what really goes on during it. To illustrate this, we looked at the process of achieving REM sleep, the stages, and different ways to improve your REM sleep. Do you still think that your brain goes to sleep at night when your body does?